What prompted me to write this book actually started when I was 17 years old. I used to teach for the Africa orientation course. I taught the children of missionaries who were new to Africa in the elementary education program there. And these missionaries came to Africa with no experience overseas, many of them. And they spent 3 months with us living and learning about how to do cross cultural life. And they had so many questions. I saw families handling it really well. I saw families handle challenges. Some didn't handle it so well, but they worked through that, and we helped them through that process. Consistently, I saw that the parents who were in tune with their kids, even when they were stressed out, tended to have well adjusted kids later on in life, many of whom are adults now. And so I've been thinking about this for years and have always had a heart for third culture kids, especially in the missions context, and had hoped to be a missions high school teacher. I am a French high school teacher by trade. That didn't end up happening, but God never took that passion for third culture kids away. And so when we went through our own missions training to go overseas, I was surrounded by a lot of young families who, again, hadn't lived in this context before, and the questions that they had, and just that anxiety that they had of, are we going to be okay? Can we do this? Are my kids going to be okay? How is this going to impact my marriage? All of these things were things that are very good questions. And they just wanted to have conversations with people who had actually lived it. So part of this book is that I have tapped into about 100 families who are living all over the world and included their voices in it so that people can hear directly from them and not just from my own experiences. So I care very deeply about the health of third culture kids and global families. Global families tend to experience greater destabilization than a lot of other families. This is proven through research. And the levels of stress that especially overseas families tend to experience tends to be higher than people who are in a more stable environment. Due to that, the potential for the potential for unhealth in families is great in the third world, not in the third world, sorry, in global family settings. And so, because of that, this is something that I wanted to address with my experiences as a third culture kid, raising third culture kids, and being a cultural teacher as well.